Hey everyone, it's Tyler. Today we've got a little bit different of a video. I am currently on site and we are going to unbox and install the G3 Touch Enterprise. This is going to be for an employee starting next week. They may have a third-party phone service that they're going to use for this phone. We're not sure yet, so that'll probably be in the second video. But for right now, we're going to unbox this. We're going to get it on the network, get it set up so that the user will be able to view and access the doors and cameras and unlock the doors and screen people that are calling the doorbell. So let's get this unboxed and take a look. If you don't know, you can do, it looks like it's kind of bright, but you can do zero-touch provisioning on this. So you can scan this into your unified network and basically deploy this hands-free. You can send it out to the user, they plug it in, and it automatically gets set up. But for this video, we're going to do it manually. Looks like the phone comes in this foam case. Well, there we go. Phone is unboxed. Very simple. It feels very premium. I do like how good this feels. It's fairly hefty. It feels very solid. Up top, there's a privacy slider for the camera. 2 microphones. You've got your screen. This is a touch screen. You've got 2 speakers. Here is the wired handset. They do have a wireless option for $99, I believe. There's a button, I believe that's a mute button. Back is fairly simple. 2 RJ45 ports and a USB-C. You can power this via PoE Plus, or you can power it USB-C. Okay, I have my network cable. Going to plug it into the PoE Plus. Okay, after about 30 seconds, we are booted up. Now you can select a third-party PBX, so this does not have to be in Unify, or you can do Unify. So I need to actually start Unify on my controller, and we'll go from there. Talk is now installed, so we'll go to Setup. Welcome to Unified Talk. I will be using this in the US, and I'll agree to the terms. Start setup. Okay, something went wrong, please try again. So now it won't let me select start setup. Interesting. So it keeps saying something went wrong. Let's try this again. So after refreshing, now it's working. And then I will assign this to the user and select the area code. And then we'll set up location for emergencies. Okay, here in the interface, we can see information about the UDM Pro. We have 1 phone. It says service provider is Talk. So I don't know if I'll have to reset this to be able to do a third-party SIP. As of right now, I don't know what we're doing with the phone besides accessing the apps. We may just have an extension on this. So we'll see. That'll be in another video. Okay, coming here to phones. Phone is here. That's the employee. This is the phone number it assigned. And then extension, device version. So let's go ahead and update this to the newest version. So looking at the phone, we see normal info. We see the assignments. We can name this We can change the outgoing number, extension, status, ring flow. So customize the ring sequence for incoming and transferred calls to the user. Outbound intercom, allow this person to make intercom calls, and outbound paging. Okay. So I guess somebody can say something to all of the phones using their phone. Create a contact list. There's groups, soft phone, which we're not going to do right now. Then there's voicemail. There's a default. We can generate, record, upload. And then after 6 rings, 30 seconds, it will go to voicemail, and looks like you can change that up to 12 rings and 1 minute. So this has 0 configuration remote access VPN. So we can set this up to be able to work remotely, and then it will connect back to the UDM Pro via teleport. So that's pretty cool for people that are working remote. We can reassign the phone, restart it, unassign, and remove it. Smart Attendant. This is allowing you to set up schedules. You can set when the phone rings, who it goes to first, or you can do a call tree, so people can select, press 1 for this person, press 2. So you can set that all up here. We currently use a third-party company for that, so I'm not going to set that up in here. We can look at logs and insights. We can look at the contact list. And then interface designer, so we can change the look of the phone. It's pretty neat. So we're using the landscape one. Looks like it's pretty customizable. We can customize the text color as well, allowing us to set this to our brand if we have colors for our brand. I don't see anything for font, but we can upload our own wallpapers if we wanted to use a logo. So phone settings, accessibility, lock screen, device update, advanced settings, call waiting, reject inbound intercom and paging, theme, you could do light or dark, and then 12 or 24-hour format. So on this phone, we can add other Unify apps to this, such as protect, access, and then settings. So this pretty much sums up the interface on Unified Talk. Now we can focus on the phone. Okay, sorry for the change of angle, but I want to show you what the screen looks like here on the phone. So we can adjust the volume ringer. We can click on this icon and we can bring up the other apps for Unify. And then I can either sign in or activate with the QR code or sign into the account. So I'm going to do that now. So now we have the cameras and door cameras. So we click on that and we can stream the camera. And we can view the door camera if we want to. If we come out of here, we can come to access. And we have to sign in again. Okay, so now we are signed into access. We can click on the location. And now we can view the doors. And we can start talking from here. We can unlock the door. We can end the call. We can make this full screen. We can favorite this one, since that's a main door. And then there's another door. We can favorite that one. And so since I have a camera linked to this door as well, we can instantly view that camera and still unlock the door. and then unify identity, and then we have settings. We can set status, call, different settings there, the handset. So if we had a wireless one, we could do that. Sounds for ringtone, display, wallpaper, lock screen, and theme. Work remotely if we were going to set this up with teleport. And then regular system settings. We can restart the phone, we can erase it. There's some advanced settings, network, connected devices, firmware update. So we can do all of that from the phone. So we ended up getting this for a front office person. So what's going to be nice is they can monitor the doors. They can just leave this up. I can mute it. And then they can either start talking to the person, or if the doorbell rings, it will come to this phone and then they can answer it via the phone. Now I'm curious if they can answer with the handset. That would make it a lot quieter, because they will be in a shared office. So we'll have to see that. So if I open up this, check. Okay, so I did use the handset, and I can hear the hallway and I can talk through the handset. So that's nice. They won't be disturbing anybody that's in their office when they go to answer the door. So essentially, I think this is just running on Android. And so this is a version of probably a Google app, I would imagine. And then we come back home. So I would imagine, since this is set up in talk, I'm probably going to have to reformat it and do this with a third-party SIP if we go down that route. But for right now, this is an easy way for the front office person to answer the doors and check the cameras. I know that they can use their phone if they wanted to, but I think this will be easier to have this at their desk, especially if we're going to have an extension sent to this phone. They don't have to worry about a cell phone. There we go. That is basically the basics of the G3 Talk Enterprise. You can hook up a headset if you wanted to this. There's a little port right there for the headset. Setup went fairly easy. I think it's going to be simple for the admin person to use this as a phone, but also to view the doors and answer them. If you have any questions about the G3 Enterprise, let me know, and I can dive more into it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.